Today I decided to go and explore a hidden gem in the Mojave National Preserve known as the Lava Tube. It's part of the SEMA volcanic field, which is home to about 40 cinder cone volcanoes and perhaps several unexplored tubes like the one we'll see today. Now, I am by no means a volcanologist, but as I understand it, these types of fields are common along the Ring of Fire and are caused by the pressure created as the Pacific Plate pushes under the North American Plate over the Earth's mantle. Later I'll be showing you a cinder cone volcano as I hike up the Amboy crater. So we finally made it. Never been here before. I suppose that's the little trail right there that's going to take us to the lava tube. And I saw what looks like some hikers right around up in that area, so I'm guessing that's where we're headed. There's a few cars here, so I'm not the only one out here, but here we are. And here we go. I think it's about less than half a mile from this point, so shouldn't be too far. Look at the terrain, man. Just all this basalt rock, I believe is what it is, and this was the flowing magma that was coming out of these volcanoes some 10,000 years ago. It looks like there was a fire here or something, and I guess there technically was, but if you were looking at this and didn't know that there was volcanic activity out here once, you would think, oh, there must have been a burnout here not that long ago, but this is all, I mean, this is all old magma. I was reading the reason why it's kind of bubbly like this is because the nature of the way this lava flowed out, it just sort of oozed out, right? And there's lots of natural gases and things like that in the rocks, and so that's why it has this bubbly, porous kind of texture to it. You know, typically when you think of lava, like, you know, you think of like the Hawaiian Islands where that lava comes out fast or it explodes like a volcano, you know, it bursts out, and how that rock usually ends up being very smooth. Well, that's because the way that lava comes out, it releases those gases, and so this one, since it doesn't erupt that way, it just oozes out. The gases are trapped within the magma, and that's why it comes out. Otherwise it would be probably very smooth. Look at this little cactus out here. All right, let's get going. Otherwise we're never going to get there. But this is where the magma would have been flowing from, would have been coming out of the earth, oozing very slowly into this entire valley all along. Here's a good example of the burn area. Off in the little distance you can see all the little patches of just dark earth. Let's move on. Okay, we are officially inside a volcano. Look at this. show you guys. It's nice and fresh down here. You really gotta squat down to get through that. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing place. well, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed watching that as I enjoyed recording it. That was definitely a first for me. I have never been out here. I've only learned about this place recently. It's about a 2-hour drive back home, and I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of the way, listen to some music, and just enjoy the day. But it's not too often you get to be in places like this. I mean, look at this place. Just beauty. And I specifically wanted to come out here this time of the year. It is late. It's early March actually, and we've actually been getting some rain, and it doesn't typically rain in the desert, so this is a especially unique kind of climate right now, because even in the winter, in the dead of winter, it'll get cold, but it doesn't typically rain as much. So there's been some rainfall. There was a few puddles along the trail where I was walking, and that's kind of nice to see. But I mean, look at this. I mean, it's gorgeous. You can see some nice clouds in the horizon, and I'm virtually the only one out here for miles. We are near the town of Baker, which is a famous rest stop, you know, when you're going on your way to Vegas. Oh, look, a car. So we're almost at the freeway, a couple of miles down the road, and yeah, that's it.